is an emergency. I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
The emergency reading consists of 5-card spread and plus a consultation put together. So I lay 5 cards down. We talk about what's going on in those 5 houses. That's an emergency. You get to ask questions in those houses as well. And then after we work through those 5 houses, then you just got the rest of the time you just ask questions. It's your emergency reading.
What does that concentrate, like any kind of like spell work or any of that stuff?
Oh no, spell work is totally separate, because that's a totally thing. When I'm doing spell work, I can't eat certain things, I can't perform certain actions. That's a totally different
What if I need something done in life and you would like email me, I would email you, or what?
You would email me, and if you can't purchase that particular spell on my website, I'm kind of wanting to get away from letting people just order spells on website, because some people don't be needing them, and they just be, I'm pissed off at Carol, so now I'm finna bust her ass in the head with a coughing spell, some shit like that. And that's not what it's about.
Okay, but you'll let me know if I need any of that, alright?
Yep, Spirit will, not me. Spirit will, because that's who we finna talk to. Alright.
Okay, gotcha.
So do you know the 5 houses you want your want me to lay these cards down in?
Yeah, I know what 5 houses.
Alright, so now that you know that, good. I'm a direct energy reader. I don't need to know your birthday or your zodiac sign. Be open with the spirit and have fun. Ask questions. If you select the 7th house, you must ask that card a question, okay?
Okay.
Alright, say your first name so I can put. Let me ask you a question. What's going on with you and horseshoes?
I don't know.
All right. So let me just tell you like this, right? If you want the best out of this reading, I'm gonna need when I ask you a question, before you just you gotta give yourself to think about it a little bit, because this is emergency reading. You just don't want to because I'm not gonna just sit here and tell you your future, what's going on. This is interactive, and I need for you and your soul and your subconscious to get whatever it is you need. So all right. So I already asked permission to cut your cards, right?
Yes.
All right. I didn't cut my clarifying deck. Had to make sure. So which 5 houses you want these cards to go in?
1,
okay,
4, 6, 8, and 9.
All right. Now remember, Spirit is talking about some horseshoes, by the way.
Okay.
So they may come up through this reading. All right, we're gonna start with. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. With the horseshoes, I was thinking about taking my daughter to like one of those, like a horse thing, it's like a show. That's the only thing that I could think of. We were thinking about doing that this weekend. Okay,
then that's a start. You see? Now, if you want the message Spirit is telling me to tell you about that horseshoe thing, you need to let me know.
Okay.
All right. I ain't just gonna tell you because you blocked it out at first. So if you tell me about the horseshoe thing, I will. But all right. So now we're gonna start with your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, self-esteem, how you see yourself, how you treat yourself. This one is all about you. In this house right here, you have the 9 of air in the upside down position. So I could say that you kind of defeated all your enemies. You really see yourself with no competition. You done defeated all your enemies. All your problems are gone away. Ain't nobody talking about you. You ain't putting yourself in a position for a bitch to talk about you.
Yep. That's about right.
And this is something you did like 9 months ago. You started 9 months ago, and this is just coming to fruition right now. Spirit say your last enemy, your last person that you gotta fight will be done fucking with you in January. So So
Wow.
the last person that's still clinging on, saying little slick shit, giving you a little headache here and there, or talking about you behind your back, January, these people gonna be non-existent when it comes to you.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I sure would. What did I do 9 months ago to cause, like, to defeat all my enemies?
Spirit, what did she do 9 months ago that caused her to defeat all her enemies? That's how you sound it. What did she do, Spirit? Let it go. So who was the person that had a drug addiction? Like, if not a drug addiction, these bitches was straight poisonous.
That I was straight what?
No, who is the person that was around you 9 months ago who they either had a drug addiction or alcohol addiction, but when these bitches come around, they straight toxic. Yeah. It's a female, cause I'm gonna have a spirit say walk it for her. It's a female. This person, it's a female. She kind of like flowers. If she didn't like flowers, she always put one in her hair or chewing on some kind of stick or some kind of flower or weed or something, or smoking a weed or something. It just got something to do with botany, with flowers. Give me some more for this woman. She always thought she kind of, it was a girl. She thought she was like a debutante, prettier than everybody, finer than everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. The only person that I could think of was probably like my cousin. I saw her about 9 months ago in January. But I didn't think she had an addiction, but she always thought she was like better than everybody.
Well, she got an addiction, some either drinking or smoking, but Spirit says she's poisonous. That's what he said. She's toxic. Now, you want to know what you did to get rid of your enemies. You stop fucking with her. This is the person that was carrying the shit around. And you, Spirit say, let it go. You stop fucking with her. You stop relying on her, depending on her. Or either stop conversating with her.
Oh, I know who that is now. I know who that is.
That has all those qualities.
I don't think I don't know if she has an addiction or not, but I noticed that she was always like asking questions about me, trying to stay in my life, and then it came to a point where I said, you know what? She know a little bit too much about me, and I don't really know much about her. And I just cut it off. And
that's the person that
was telling me I shouldn't cut her off.
Well, they lied to you. That's the person that was feeding everybody your information, getting bitches to talk about you.
Okay.
So, Spirit, serious? I don't think she'll know that because I'm not seeing her knowing that.
What's that?
Okay, who did you go? You go to an all-white party, or you wore all white one night out on a date? To which you were kind of like overly promiscuous with that person you was with?
Overly promiscuous?
Just like had sex or was just very flirtatious. It went a little too far out. Because our Spirit say you ain't even thinking about it. But I got to bring some to you. And the reason why I'm bringing this to you please pay attention.
Me and my husband, we went on an all white event on a cruise.
How long ago? Less than a year ago?
It was about a year ago in October. We went September time frame.
Okay.
End of September.
Okay, the end of September.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the month of the 9th. Okay. Now, this person kind of judged you and told everybody what y'all was doing. If you don't, and I'm just finna give you, I'm not saying this is what happened, because I gotta read the other card. Let's say that you and your husband decided to take another chick to the room. You follow me? She would spread shit like that around. Oh, they was doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? So the secret that happened on that cruise, or that you didn't want nobody to find out. Let's say your husband snuck off and fucked somebody. Let's say you snuck off and fucked somebody. The person knew about it, and this is how she judged you, and this is what she was telling everybody else. And I'm not saying that's what happened. Trust me. I'm saying this is the scenario of the severity for you cutting this person off. And Spirit said this should galvanize the simple fact that this was a person. Now, whether she was there and saw it or whether you told her your business, the person had that in her arsenal for you, okay?
Okay.
Am I making any kind of sense to you now?
Now, I got one more question. Is this person related to me? Like, is she like from, like, we share the same blood?
You already said the person that you let go.
Okay. But she wasn't on the, she wasn't with us. And I ain't tell her nothing like that.
Then let me see if it's another one. Spirit, is it a relative? Spirit says, open your heart to love. Yep, it was a relative.
Okay.
So,
I got it.
Moral of the story, these bitches, that's why I say the last person you got to deal with is going to disappear in January. So maybe you got rid of the friend, and come January, this family member going to buck the fuck off.
Okay, gotcha.
So just keep from here the fuck on out. Whatever you and your husband do, keep it to yourself. Whatever you do, slippingly, unintentionally, whatever, keep it to yourself. And if you and your husband got some shit brewing, keep it to yourself. Fight, fuck or not, keep it to yourself.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna go over here to your fourth house. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your fourth house represents your actual house and home, where you live. It also represents, the three closest people you allow to stay in your home, your friends and family. In this house right here, you have the 4 of Earth in the upright position. And let me tell you something. What Spirit is showing me, this shit didn't come easy, sweetheart. The 4 Earth shows me a ram standing on top of a mountain with his 4 hooves on 4 coins, meaning he is holding his shit. He's supporting that y'all are in a good fucking place in your home, okay? Now, I'm finna say, who did you blackmail to get it? Or who did you, what hook or crook did you do to get this finance, to get this stability?
What did I do right now?
What kind of issue, hook or crook, blackmail, don't matter. I ain't saying you did, I'm just telling you. I'm answering the question. What thing did you do to get this comfortability in your household? Now, it ain't just got to be financial. This can be you running your shit, being you over your husband. You running your shit, meaning you got money in the bank. You running your shit, meaning that you got everything under control, under wraps, and you just the king, queen, bitch of that spot. But Spirit say there is a secret there, the reason why you got this, and I'm asking you why.
Well, see, that's the thing. To be honest, I have been, I remember it was a time in my life where I didn't have anything, and I broke down, and I just had a moment by myself. And from that day forward, it seemed like everything I wanted, it just came. And every time, I feel like I'm without, it's always there.
But
I don't know if it's a specific thing.
Yeah, Spirit say you did something to get to this point. So on that, I want to help you because I want you to understand, because this is not a bad thing. This is a praise.
Okay.
But there is a secret here, and I think you need to understand. Either you need to know what you did, the secret, or you need to be able to protect it, so nobody else know your gameplay, so they can't do it for you, right?
Okay.
Now.
Okay. Go ahead.
Now, yeah, you want to ask Spirit about what's the secret?
Yes, I do.
Spirit, reveal what's going on with her. Why is she? How did she? Okay, educate, teach, taught somebody a lesson. You taught somebody a lesson. You offered them peace or a way out, or you made a deal. You made a deal with somebody.
Only thing I could think of is when I feel like I didn't have, I tell myself I'm never gonna get back to there. So I always take a class or learn how to do something so I could always have something. That's the only thing I could think of.
Spirit, was the deal with her a spirit or a friend? Sweetie, you made a deal with the spirit. I need you to think. You made a deal with an entity. So when you was at your, yeah, you did. When you was at your, that's why Spirit was like, she ain't gonna recognize this. When you was at your worst moment, did you cry and call out to Jesus? They leg
Probably Jesus. Probably Jesus, because I didn't even know about Orishas and all of that stuff till lately.
Well, you made a deal with somebody, right? With somebody. This is the big secret. Now, what they're saying when it comes to this big secret is you're winning. They want to say you're winning because of them, the person you made the deal with. Here is the issue. If you need to remember what you did in that time, that deal you made, so you don't falter on the contract.
Oh, Lord.
When people under duress, they do dumb shit. Not saying what you did was dumb because you're winning. But I know people who have been in so much pain that they've done some stuff that they damn near cost them their livelihood, soul, or whatever. Spirit is saying don't break this contract. So I think you better put pen to paper and you better take yourself back to that thing and wonder where you was in that lifestyle and what book you was reading, what deity you were talking to. And if you say, Jesus, I'm going to be this right here, and you better start giving Jesus Christ his offerings. Whether that you going to church, whether that you reading the Bible, whether that you singing him a song every day, I don't know.
Okay, I got you. I know what I did. I got it when you first said that. I said that I would never go back to, like, you know, like how you reach out to people to help you, like, do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
I made a deal like that, but now I'm backsliding because I'm doing it again. That's what I said. I said, if you just help me out with this, I promise you, I won't do this. I won't do this again. I'm going to stay straight and narrow.
Look, I want to share something with you, right? And I'm going to show you just how convicted I am in my deities, okay?
Okay.
When I went through my divorce, right, all that stuff, sleeping in my car, hurt, cheated on, it was horrible. And my mind, and I went crazy in my head. I think I to this day I went crazy. I had to pray to get my heart and head from untangled with that woman, and I said, S.O.LMatters, Baron, if you relieve my mind of this issue, help me get past this, I will never ever sleep with this woman again. I will avoid this woman at all costs. I will be a friend, but I will not get that person on energy. And instantly my mind got right. And over the years, I've been tempted. But you know what? I love what they did for me and how they put me back on the track, because I could have lost it. I refuse to do that. And I'm saying that to say this, if you make a deal with your head space, God damn it, keep it, because it wouldn't have showed up in this card reading.
Okay, so I got a question. Like, how am I supposed to keep that deal when I'm burning candles now? I'm getting more into, like, I call it my spiritual side of things that I've always wanted to do, but I was too afraid to do those things.
Then what deal? Then if you're gonna ask a question like that, what deal did you make? You'll never rely on who?
I'll never rely on anybody else but myself.
So then if you're making that deal, you won't rely on anybody else but yourself. But then you're saying you're backsliding on that. So that means you have begun to rely on who?
Myself.
No. You can't make a deal say you won't rely on anybody but yourself.
I won't rely on anybody else but me.
But then you said the spirit say they need your offering. They need you to commit to the deal you made. And then you say, oh, I know I'm messing up. I didn't do this. Who are you relying on now other than yourself?
The spiritual world?
It'll come to you.
Like people. Like I'm relying on, like, if this person, like if I reach out to a person, I'll say, hey, I need you to do this for me. I pay my money, and then I'm like, oh my God, this isn't going the way it's supposed to be going. And then I made a deal. I said, look, I'm not going to rely on anybody else. I'm not going to go to none of those people no more, because that's just not working out for me.
Okay. There you go. Stop it right there. You said you wasn't going to go to another spiritual person.
Mm-hmm.
But you have been going to other spiritual persons.
Yeah.
This is you backing out on your deal. If you told God that Jesus, whoever, that you're going to rely on yourself, you're going to go and dig into your books, you're going to get the knowledge on your own, you're going to do what it is you got to do for you to sustain you, why the hell are you contacting various spiritual people? He said,
like sometimes I don't know what I'm doing.
Then you ask a question, and I'm going to give you a big damn secret. No matter what spiritual person you're looking at and go to, they don't have to do the work for you. If they got any sense, they can tell you how to do the work and allow you to do it yourself. That's the difference. That's the difference between the spiritual worker who has that God in his heart and want the best for you, or somebody that wants your goddamn money.
Okay, gotcha.
So don't get nobody else to do no work. How you know God ain't building you up so you can become a next spiritual worker, so you can help people that was in this place where you at?
Yeah, you're right.
So keep your fucking promise. It didn't come from the Baron. It came from God himself.
Okay.
All right. Woo. Now we're going to go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economic affairs. Money, wealth, prosperity, growth, and finance. In this house right here, you have another Earth card. Amen. Remember when I told you this shit was hard fought, but congratulations. In your future money, you got the element of Earth upside down. That means shit is happening. This is no longer a thought. You have the proper ability, skill, and power to make your money grow.
Okay.
I'm just going to say, that's on you. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Okay. Lately I've been, okay, so how can I continue to make my money grow?
Spirit, how can she continue to make this money go? Give her a tangible plan. Give her something. Spiritual laws of attraction. Girl, I'm going to come find you, and I'm going to take my little pinky, and I'm going to dig in your left ear. I'm going to dig in your left ear and get that wax out there. How do you make your money grow? Spiritual laws of attraction. If you don't start doing prosperity rituals and writing petitions and burning them under the moonlight and doing whatever the hell else, you done came up in that book. Spiritual laws of attraction. Call your money in. You develop a purpose, the shit you want to do, call it in. So just right now, I'm finna give you a great spell you can do. You ready?
I'm ready.
See there, I'm that spiritual guy that I'm gonna help you do this shit yourself.
I appreciate it.
So, when is the next full moon, you know?
I think it's on the 31st.
Okay, you'll find out. You do. So what I'm going to ask you to do, right? The next full moon, I'm going to tell you to take a black pot. I don't care if you got to buy one. I don't care if you use one from under your kitchen sink. I don't know. Take a black pot, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Fill it up with spring water. Not no tap water. Spring water out the bottle. I want you to take a pocket full of change. Silver. All silver. No pennies. I need some dimes, some quarters, some nickels. You know, even if you want to throw a necklace in there or an expensive real ring in that water. Okay?
Okay.
I want you to take that pot outside. And I want you to set that pot on the ground. And when you set that pot on the ground, I want you to put it to where the moon is shining on the water. So as you look down in the reflected surface of the water, you're going to see the moon.
Okay.
As you do that, I want you to, as soon as the moon is full, I want you to start digging your hand in that water without touching the money. And I want you to start scooping that money, and you're going to put it in your pocket. All that water, you're going to have on some pants or something with pockets. A onesie, a shorty, I don't know what y'all girl call it, as long as it got pockets, okay?
Okay.
And you're going to be grabbing all of all of that water that those coins been sitting in, and that the moon, and you're going to be putting it in your Brazil. You're damn near taking a bath with it. You're going to be putting it all over your body. Hell, pack it up under your weave. I don't care. But you going to put it all in your pocket. When you get done, that water's supposed to be down to little or nothing. Now, let me tell you the principle of this spell right here. As above, so below. what our mind imagines to be real begins to become real.
Okay.
So if you see yourself grabbing all of these riches, and the mind can't distinguish from what's real and what's fake. The water is the sensation to give the mind the sense that something happened. Oh, I'm putting money in my pocket. You can't just throw it in there like air, but guess what? You put that cold water on that air. Oh, the body gonna realize, oh, that's cold money in my pocket. Cold hard cash. It's the reason they call these words. And this is how you do money rituals. By yourself. Without paying people to do them for you.
Okay.
I basically say, damn, Baron just gave away. How the fuck you gonna make his prosperity pouches and money pouches? I don't care if y'all never buy another one. This right here gonna help you get right. So,
okay. You said I just pour the water all over my body after I put the coins in my pocket?
No, don't pour it all over your body. Leave the coins in there. You're gonna imagine you're taking the coins out of the water with your hands being wet, putting the wet hands in your pocket as if you were dumping change in your pocket. Dump change in your bra. You know how y'all women do? Dump change in your back pocket. Put it in your hat. Put that water all over your body. It's gonna be like you just took a bath.
Okay.
And that's it. Now that's a form of spiritual laws of attraction. That's how you get rich. When you do that, you go home and you go in your house and you think about, damn, what business idea I want. Watch what happened now.
Okay.
I should be selling this, man. I'm so passionate about it. I just can't sell it.
I can tell.
All right, now I'm finna go over here to the other. I'm gonna be everybody's friend. So if I come to your house and ask your ass for a donut, I want some milk with it. Baron, I got ice cold milk in that bitch. I want to hear it. All right. So now we finna go over here to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind. What it is you think about, what it is you feel, remember, relate to. What is it that you want to manifest? In this house, you have the Ace of Air in the upright position. Having the Ace of Air in the upright position, this is a bird with his wings flopped out. And if you know anything about air is words, speaking, speak shit into existence. Spirit is saying, having the Ace of Air in the upright position, you need to start speaking your shit into existence. Well, the one thing you're not doing, you're not speaking on this prosperous life. You're just existing. Where is the chance every day I'm gonna be rich? I am rich. I'm gonna be rich. I will myself to be rich. I'm mentally strong at making money. I'm mentally strong at staying healthy. I'm mentally strong at making proper decisions. Spirit say you're not doing that.
Yep, he right.
Spirit say if you all the shit you're thinking about in your mind that you want to come true, speak on it. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yeah, so how do I get the confidence to go for it? I have all these good ideas, but I want to fail.
All right, bring your head close to your phone. I got my pinky and I'm finna dig in your ear. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Okay, let me. I wipe it on my shirt too. Squeaky. I want to get it all out. What did Spirit just tell you?
I just need to speak it into existence.
Oh my God.
I just feel like my desire is really low. I used to have a lot of ambition and drive. Now I just feel like it's just gone.
Ain't nothing gone except your imagination. Your desire is still there. You're just not imagining nothing.
Wow.
That's it. Your desire is there. You desire a great husband one day, like a better version of your husband. God forgive me. You desire a better version of your husband, right?
How do you know that?
I'm a psychic, but he's not in this reading right now. You desire a better version.
I love my husband.
You love him to death, but you require a better version of him. Now, I'm finna show you desire and where you're not trying to get to the point where you want him to be. If you desire a better husband, where's your imagination of making him a better man? Where's your imagination of putting him on some fly ass clothes, making him kick his leg up, servicing him like a king should be served, queen should be served. Where are you to make him feel as if he is the best version of himself? So guess what? Now he can step into that role.
You're right.
I'm not gonna put your business out there to you, but I see what you can do to make you better. You're my client. I work for you. Right? Whether it hit hard or hit soft, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So
I can do better.
You can.
I can do better.
You really can, and I'll leave it at that. So desire,
okay.
You just need a better imagination, sweetie.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna go over here to your ninth house. Your ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your ninth house represents your future, what will come to you, what's coming your way, your reality. In this house right here, you have another Earth card. You have the Six of Earth in the upright position. Okay, the time for you being lazy is over, sweetie. Spirit says it's time for you to get out there and start breaking your back again. It's time for you to start breaking your back. Why is Spirit telling me about a breast reduction or something wrong with your breast?
I had a breast augmentation.
Oh, so you had breast augmentations. All right.
This was a while ago. This was over like in 2008.
Okay. So Spirit is saying, what I want you to do, the money you're going to need to make, I'm going to need for you to have them looked at. Not now. You're going to have to work hard because you're going to have them either removed or you're going to want them upgraded or you're going to do some shit with them. But he's saying these gonzos here. Look at me talking all hip like the kid. These gonzos. These gonzos here, you're going to have to see about them within the next 2 years. Make sure you're financially able to do what you want to do when it comes to that.
Okay.
So time for you to get off your ass because you have medical shit that you're going to have to pay for. You got a house that you need to goddamn solidify. You have a brand new BMW that you need to buy. You following me? These are all the things Spirit said he needs to see you in. This version of you is cool. You're cute. I need for you to, the way you look, I need for your status, everything around you to match it. Spirit is saying.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. So I know you brought up my health. Like I've been diagnosed with some like what do they call it? Autoimmune disorder, and I want to know is that really what I have going on?
Spirit, is it the autoimmune system? Do autoimmune affect your breast, or could it reject? You know the augmentations.
It could, but what they say I had is like neurological.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Spirit, is she crazy as fuck? No. Spirit. Is the autoimmune disease messing with her mind? Is it autoimmune disease fucking with her? It says retreat to nature with love. Okay. Is the autoimmune system messing with her? Mother, wife, sister, daughter. Is the autoimmune messing with her? It says release tension. This is something this is something you inherited from your mother, darling. So this isn't an. Say what now?
I said no.
Yeah. You know your mom. Something wrong with your mother?
Well, that's what this emergency reading is about, actually.
Oh well, you inherit this from your mother. So now I need for you to focus on your ancestors. I need for you to really kick up a notch on your ancestors and ask them to come and remove this particular illness because it's not yours. It belongs to her. You know how they say sometimes it skips a generation?
Yeah.
It shouldn't have skipped this generation. She slid. Somebody up there in the big blue sky made a fucking mistake. And I'm telling you, y'all made a mistake on this one. Y'all, Spirit just said it wasn't her, so y'all need to reverse this shit. So get in contact with your ancestors.
Okay, how do I get in contact with my ancestors?
Bring your head close to the phone again. I'm finna dig in your ear. What this man say you need to do?
Speak it into existence.
The goddamn ancestor, Aunt Pat, Aunt Carol. How about Aunt Booty Chain? To get down here and grant me an audience. Tell me how I can reverse this. You don't need me. You don't need no spiritual man. Girl, you got enough power that you can do this shit on your own. Everybody do. We just gotta get the information and the confidence to do it. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so I just start talking to them and they just don't.
Just start talking to them. Hell, build you an altar. Talk to them. Start praising them. Start giving them energy. Start feeding them food. Roll them a cigarette. Hell, if they smoke bud, roll them some weed and shit.
Okay.
I give my mama Red Bull. She love Red Bull and strawberry ice cream. And she and pound cake. She gets that once in a while. You know?
Okay.
So you
well,
got
see, this is the thing. I just recently started with this whole like altar thing, and then that's when everything seemed like it just took a dip for me.
Because you ain't get the proper training on how to do an altar. That's probably what it is. You're doing the wrong thing. Like I know women that have SU in the house, had SU in the bedroom. They had Oya in the bathroom. And what the fuck? You know, it's certain places you gotta get the education where these particular ancestor altars go. I keep mine by my front door. I keep my money leg bar behind my front door, and I keep my ancestor altar by the front door. This is anybody come in, I need them to stop them that's gonna do me harm. That's what I'm using them for.
Okay.
So you gotta learn where you need to put them. Ask them, pray where you want to be.
Okay.
But as far as your mother thing, I need for you to go ahead and ask some ancestors remove this because it don't belong to you. And don't feel bad if they put it back on her because it was supposed to be hers from the jump. They just that them people up there made a mistake. Alright, you still got some time. You still got some time. How much? Yeah, you still got some time. You got some regular questions you want to ask?
Yeah, I do. So, my mother, she recently just had like an anostic brain injury. So I'm trying to figure out like how did that even come about? Because she was happy, she was healthy, full of energy, and then all of a sudden it just happened. It just threw my world all the way upside down.
I'm not gonna clean out your ears with this one because spirits say you know the answer to it, but I just told you. But I'm just gonna tell you, okay? Spirit, okay. How did this happen to her mother? What's going on? Yes. How did this happen to her mother? What's going on? Floor of prosperity. Nurture yourself. Yes, a floor of prosperity and nurture yourself. So, remember when you was trying to do these rituals to get money?
Yeah.
You didn't say them correctly and you didn't protect the ones you needed. So, Spirit, I need you to. I'm finna hit a nerve, and you know what? I'm not gonna say it. Spirit, download directly to her. You know what happened, right? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
You asked for finances, right? And you asked for finances in abundance.
Yeah, I did.
And
I said at the end, no harm comes to none.
You think that really worked when we dealing with family, the people who's sick?
I thought it did.
Verbiage is everything. So you already know what I'm finna say, right?
I need you to say it. I'm one of the people where you gotta say it.
If you call for something to happen, and there's somebody around you that has a little sickness, a little weakness, and you calling for the money and you don't call it a specific way. I just don't ask the universe for money in abundance. Because you know what? My daughter could lose her life, my son could lose her life, I could lose an arm, I could lose a foot. I may get the money, but I'm losing something in return, right?
Wow.
So, by you asking for this, the universe looked at the one thing that can get you a payday real quick. How's a life insurance policy?
She has just enough to like bury her.
Unless they gonna reverse this shit, take out a life insurance policy on your mama, sweetie.
So you don't see her? Does you see her coming out of this?
I ain't saying nothing. That ain't the question that I'm talking about right now. You can ask that question a second time. We gotta get this. We gotta get this lined up first.
Okay.
If you got any sense, you would take out a life insurance on your mom. Just cause.
Okay.
Now you can ask another question.
Does he see her like pulling through this?
Spirit, is she gonna make it through this issue? Is the mother gonna make it through this issue? Clear and shield your energy. Is the mother gonna make it through this issue? 2 cards came out with this one. I'll put this one down. Is the mother gonna make it through this issue? Stay focused. Clear and shield your energy. Stay focused. Is the mother gonna make it through this issue? Pray. Clear and shield your energy. Stay focused and pray. I don't think it's looking too good for her, and I'm being tactful as hell when I say this, but Spirit gave me the option to tell you, if you can speak that her wellness into existence. I mean, really speak it into existence. She should be pretty much sustained.
So what do you mean by sustain? You mean just have life but not have a life?
She's not gonna die tomorrow. That's sustained. But the illness ain't gonna go away.
Okay.
Keep in mind, your ancestor just said that your illness don't belong to you, it belong to her. Keep in mind, these prayers that you're trying to keep her alive, you probably took a little bit of hers away from her. She probably would have been gone, sweetheart. Let's cherish the moments.
Yeah.
Because this issue don't belong to you, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that. If you don't remember shit else from this reading, you remember that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have another question then.
Okay, go ahead. We got some time.
So is there like a generational curse on our family? Because like all my brothers been in jail for extended periods of time. We're from Florida, so
Oranges?
I don't know.
I'm from Florida, so I can tell you if it's a curse on you. I'm from Florida. I can tell you if it's a curse on your ass.
Okay.
Yeah, shit, boy, it gets serious down here in Florida, boy. Spirit, is there a curse on her family? Crystal, is there a curse on her family? Detached from drama. You can do it. Surprisingly, the curse stops with you and yours. It was, but if you do the right thing, your kids won't have to go through this. You won't have to go through this, because they got Crystal. Detached from drama. See the generational. You see the generational curse because there are 2 children in this picture. Then they got detached from the drama, and then they got you can do it. So it was like we from the South, so you know it was one of those generational curses to where we have to act like our other person. It's not a curse per se. It's a lifestyle. So if you raise your kids different or you do something different in that circle, it don't affect you. But the only thing that's on you is the act-alike syndromes. Your uncle gonna act like your nephew. Your nephew is gonna act like his third cousin. You see what I'm saying? These are acolyte syndromes. No curse, acolytes.
Okay. Okay, you said it ends with my family.
Yep, if you do the right thing, because you're more magical than them.
Okay, so what do I need to do? So what's the right thing to do?
I'm not telling you that in spirit, not either. This is your life. I don't need you to become addicted. Baron, what should I do next? No, this is your life. Come up with the solutions. You got it in you. Spirit say you powerful. You don't need nobody. You got it in you.
Oh. Okay.
That just don't relate to spells.
Say what now?
I say that just don't relate to spells. You got everything in you need. Out of all the people on the planet, you got it. Don't even see like you do it. God is good. You'll get it.
And don't. It feel like I can tell everybody else about what to do to uplift them, and I don't get any of that.
Ooh, that video I'm gonna post tomorrow. Your ass better be there 8:15 to see it, and it's gonna help you out really good.
Okay. All right. So what's my purpose in life?
Spirit, what's our purpose in life? What's our purpose in life? You are seeing the situation accurate. Spirit, so your purpose in life is what the hell you want it to be. You are seeing it accurate. So, what is it? So, okay, Spirit, I'm finna go deep on the cousin. At 17, what did you say you wanted to be?
Oh my God. I said I wanted to be a surgeon.
So, you wanted to be a surgeon, cut people open, medical doctor, right?
Uh-huh.
Your purpose is in the medical field. You can't do it now. You're too old to go back to college for 8 years. Right? And you know you got family. 8 years in college is going to bust your head open.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we transform that into the medical field or veterinary?
Uh-huh.
You still?
I'm trying to get out of medicine. I'm a nurse now. I'm trying to get out of.
So you doing your purpose.
It don't feel like my purpose.
Because you have no imagination. I'm finna clean out your goddamn ears. Squeaky, squeaky.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, so what can I do right now to improve my health?
Spirit, what can she do right now to improve her health besides you telling her she can meditate her illness away? What can she do to improve her health even more? Follow your heart. What can she do to improve her health? See the other person's point of view. And it says balance career and home life. Get you some fucking rest and learn to meditate.
Okay, I've been trying the meditation, but I just can't focus my mind right. I've been trying. I know you mentioned something about you meditate by walking.
There you go.
Jogging or something.
There you go. Cleaning your house every Sunday is a form of meditation. You ain't gotta be still. You ain't gotta be part of that primordial still force. You can be moving. Speed force. You can be moving furniture, cleaning up behind, and saying your mantras. Remove all this negativity out of my body, my heart, my soul, my mind, because it's a focal point.
Okay.
And you got it. Spirit say you got everything you need in you to fix you.
Okay. I need to stay in nursing. Got to figure that out.
If you stay in nursing, why don't you try a different form of nursing? Stay in nursing, why don't you try to be a nursing assistant? Why don't you try to go out there and try to hand out the tools in the surgeon room? Why don't you take that nursing degree and switch it over to a veterinary degree? Why don't you do something about opening up your own nursing home? Oh my God, can I tell you anymore?
Wow. That's interesting.
It's not only interesting, it's obtainable.
Yeah, it's just... I just thought I wanted to do something that was more at home because I'm about to transition out of where I am now.
You know what you can do that's more at home?
What's that?
Open up your nursing home, a nursing facility where you got 4 or 5 beds, or 2 beds per room. Get your 4 or 5 bedroom house, buy some property. Get your 4 bedroom house, 8 patients, 2 patients per room. You can work at home and you can hire a staff to take care of them, and now you at home and you just go check on that nursing home, make sure everything all right, keep up the paperwork in the code, and you good. You just created some money. You just created your purpose.
You know what? I had the same thought that came to me the other day, and just while my mama got, her situation. I thought, well, maybe God was trying to lead me to do this, something I thought I would never do, because I just thought it was just too much work. Okay. All right.
Spirit, can I clean that ear out with this bobby pin next?
Okay, and I got another question real quick.
I'm gonna hang up on your ass. Yes, answer this question because I'm just repeating myself, girl. Answer this question.
I know. I'm told you I'm one of those people. I don't know. It's just hard. So So, like, am I supposed? So, I know you're saying I'm magical. Like, what is my magical gift?
Spirit say, by the time you ask the one question, he's gonna ask you. He don't want you to clean out your ears because this is real. But I need for you to listen because your ears have been cleaned out 3 to 4 times during this video.
Okay.
Spirit, what is her magical ability? Oh, persistence. What is her magical ability? Purification. What is her magical ability? Take charge of the situation. Persistence, purification, and take charge of the situation. Your magical ability is a block remover. Start working with blockbuster candles. The only candle you should be working with, honestly, is a blockbuster candle. You better learn all kind. You better come up, not learn. You better come up with all kind of creative activities of how to work that blockbuster candles to move your shit out the way, to move other people's shit out the way. You have the ability to remove stones and boulders out of your life and everybody else's. Blockbuster candle is the simplest way. Write a petition with it. Say your mantras. Blockbuster, 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 blockbuster.
Gotcha.
Spirit, she was a tough one, Spirit. Nah, Jimmy, stop. Ooh, when I hang up this phone and I say my little exit intro into this camera, I'm finna talk about you so bad.
Are you really?
No. God, do I talk about anybody that's bad other than one of the, I think I did it to one, and that thing was so stubborn, boy. I'm like, oh my God. I don't even think I aired that bitch. I deleted the whole film. I was pretty accurate too. My credit could have went up, but I said, I just don't want to relive it no more. That thing had me pissed off. In a good.
Okay.
But yeah.
Now how do I do this blockbuster candle? How do I work with blockbuster candles?
I'm not telling you. Spirit just told you. The only candle you're supposed to really be working with is blockbuster candle. What else, Spirit? Take charge of the situation. Come up with any and every ability you know how to utilize it. Use your imagination. But Baron, you need to tell me how to work with it. Spirit say use your imagination. And all this damn reading. You need to tell me how to use my imagination.
Okay. So I don't need to be trying to look for nobody to teach me anything. Everything I know is in me. Whatever feels right in my heart, that's what I need to go ahead and do.
That's right. Just research it in a book to make sure you get the understanding of it and do it. That's how all witches are made. And then you get a teacher after that shit. But the teacher will come when you're ready. But right now you got to be galvanized in how you know how to do your shit, so you don't take on the teacher's role. You right? I'm telling you some nuggets for life. But what did the Baron know?
Okay, is that my time?
A little bit past your time, but you was great. I love it. So yeah.
Alrighty.
It was great. I hope you got this message. If not, I'm gonna astral project and clean out your ears.
Oh, I got one more question.
No.
Can I ask one more question?
No. What's the question?
Okay. What Arisha should I be working with?
Spirit, what Arisha should she be working with? What Arisha should be working with? I'm gonna lay down 13 cards. What Arisha? I don't typically do this, so don't y'all motherfuckers act on this camera think I'm gonna do this. This is the only time for what Arisha should you be working with? 1. Oh fuck no.
What?
You should be working with the female version of SU, Pumbagiri. Don't work with her in a nasty way. Work with her to empower your womanhood. Can you write this down? Work with her to empower your womanhood.
Oh wow.
Nothing else.
Okay.
Now that's a warning from a spiritual advisor.
Okay, I gotcha.
All right?
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, you be good.
You too. Bye-bye.
Everybody, that was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I ain't gonna front. It was all right. She learned. She said she one of them people that she got to hear it a couple times to get it in. So everything was good. She gonna get it. She got that's the one person I seen where Spirit says she had the power in her to do all this. And sometimes we got power that we don't even know we got because we so used to being dependent on everybody who we think is an expert and all this shit. And she's going to these very spiritual people, and I'm pretty sure they read the same thing I read, that she just need to get an imagination to galvanize herself to do this shit on her own, and she can do it. That's honesty. That's integrity. That's the Baron. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron telling you guys I trust you in universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share. When you share these videos, you not only help me, but you help those in our community. And as you can see, that's what it's all about. Take care. God bless. Much love.